안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of the Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-trends, K-art, K-everything. And we're going to do all of that with our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and hello, everyone. I'm Walter Lee. I have the latest updates in K-entertainment world, so stay tuned.
And we also have Arirang's news features reporter An Sung-jin with us today. Welcome, Sung-jin.
Hello, guys. Happy Hump Day. Hello to all of our viewers. My name is An Sung-jin. I'm a news features reporter here at Arirang News.
So, Sung-jin, I kind of hinted it in the opening.
I saw.
Yes, I said we're going to talk about K-art.
K-art.
Kind of.
Kind
so,
of.
what do you have for us today?
Well, one element that we cannot exclude when we're talking about Korean culture is the Korean alphabet, which is also known as Hangul. More specifically today, I want to talk about how Hangul can be expressed as a form of art through calligraphy. A delicate brushstroke lands on the paper. These single strokes come together to create characters from the Korean alphabet Hangul. This is known as Hangul Seoye, or Hangul calligraphy. 94-year-old Chung Joo-hwan has dedicated more than 60 years of his life to practicing calligraphy and is one of the first to practice the art form.
Hangul was easy to learn and memorize. It's also very scientifically made. Look at the beauty of these characters.
Calligraphy in Korea has used both hanja, which are Chinese characters, and the Korean alphabet Hangul. But last month, Hangul Seoye was designated as a national intangible cultural heritage, recognizing its unique writing style using Korea's own alphabet, as well as its unique font and brushwork. Chung runs his own academy where he passes on his knowledge of calligraphy.
I like letters, but I also started learning calligraphy to control my mind more peacefully and cultivate a sense of virtue, which I think has been helping.
An old saying says that Seoye helps grow patience and train one's mind. Not only does this show the beauty of the written characters, but it also helps develop one's own character.
And calligrapher Lee Jung-hwa feels Hangul is a better medium to convey meaningful messages.
The reason why I like Hangul Seoye is because I can convey emotions through characters that really represent our sound, since it is the Korean alphabet. That's why moving forward, I want to try everything I can using Hangul Seoye and find what I really can accomplish.
The Korea Heritage Service said it will provide support for scholarly studies and initiatives aimed at promoting the transmission of cultural heritage. Seoye is an age-old tradition, and with efforts like these to promote it further, this calligraphy could play a key role in sharing not only the Korean writing system, but also its culture.
I feel so relaxed after watching that report.
Very calming, very reserved.
Indeed. Walter, have you ever tried calligraphy before by any chance?
So one thing you should know about me is I have the handwriting of a kindergartner, so I could not do any of that.
I think I would give the same answer because my handwriting is awful.
Yes, it's
but
terrible.
I think Sung-jin's handwriting was pretty nice, as we saw in the report. But I actually didn't catch what you wrote down there.
Right. Before we got into the message of what I was trying to write, I realized that handwriting is actually different from calligraphy. Calligraphy is a lot more difficult, on a side note.
Oh, I thought that we still have some hope, but I guess
no, guys. Calligraphy is
Zero.
difficult. But the message that I was trying to convey on my article was talking about how we should keep the mindset of the ancestors and kind of keep that path going on to the future generation as well.
Beautiful.
Very meaningful.
But Sung-jin, could you explain a little bit more on Hangul or Hangul Seoye itself?
So I briefly mentioned it in my article as an act of writing Hangul, or the Korean alphabet, but it's actually a bit more than that. It actually encompasses the traditional knowledge and the stories behind the use of the Korean ink and the brush. As such, any recording of the lives on Korean, whether it be on metal, stone, textiles, all imply Hangul Seoye. More noteworthy is actually the fact that there are various fonts and writing styles that this comes in.
So, and it sounds very simple, but like, how does one actually write it?
Right, so I saw the process myself. You would take an Asian brush, which is often made out of animal hair. You would wet it in the Korean ink and then draw each stroke by stroke, most likely on Korean traditional paper, which is also known as hanji. I said these come in different writing styles, but to be a bit more specific on each of these fonts, a personalized handwriting example comes as well, which includes the type of minte, palace type, and block type.
Well, it all looks very beautiful, but why has this been designated as a national intangible heritage?
That's a very good point. We saw the beauty through my article just right now, but to add a bit more onto that, not only does it hold history of demonstrating the history of Hangul itself, but it also was an important instrument in various records, including any of the literary works, practical writing, and letters. It also contributes to the study of folk history and the Korean language history, suggesting it holds much cultural value.
I think actually calligraphy, especially Korean calligraphy, is quite beautiful in a sense as well, because it's, like we said, art, and it's really fascinating how they write it and how beautiful it comes out.
Why don't you make it your new hobby, Walter?
I may have to actually.
Let's first work on
More
our
effort than
handwriting.
Yeah, handwriting first, then calligraphy.
All right, thank you very much, Sung-jin, for that interesting report today.
My pleasure, as always, guys.
Time now for our daily dose of K-Enter with Walter Lee. Walter, let's start off with the ÜBERMENSCH G-Dragon.
Okay, so make sure I pronounce it right. ÜBERMENSCH, right?
Ooh, good job.
Yes, so yes, it's the long-awaited full return of the king of K-pop, and nothing is slowing him down. Now, ÜBERMENSCH, the artist's third solo album, which dropped on Tuesday, yesterday, was his first in 11 years since coup d'etat. Now, ÜBERMENSCH includes 8 tracks, including Too Bad, featuring Anderson .Paak, and the pre-release songs Power and also Home Sweet Home, which he collaborated with the other Big Bang members. Now, upon its release, Too Bad topped the real-time charts of major domestic music streaming platforms such as Melon, Genie as well, receiving a positive response. Now, meanwhile, the world tour that we talked about earlier will kick off on March 29th and 30th at Goyang Sports Complex in Seoul.
Positive response indeed, especially from me,
Yes.
because I felt Too Bad is just too good.
Oh, very good joke.
You knew
again.
that I would say that,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Anyways, it was really immediately one of my favorite songs by GD, and I can't wait to hear more about the world tour as well. Next up, another K-pop superstar has some big news.
Very, very big news. Now, when you think of big award shows, more than likely, most people would say the Oscars at one point. It would be on their list. Well, history will be made for the world of K-pop at the 97th Academy Awards, which is this year in March, as Blackpink member Lisa will be the first K-pop singer to perform at the ceremony. Now, earlier this month, Lisa released a new song called Born Again. Now, this features Doja Cat and Ray. Now, the 3 artists are expected to perform the song live for the first time at the ceremony. Now, for anyone wishing to watch this, the 97th Academy Awards will be held on March 2nd in Los Angeles local time. But what a great achievement and what a great step forward for K-pop artists, especially on such a massive stage like the Academy Awards.
Indeed, and I have to say it probably is the year of Blackpink this year. They have achieved so much this year, and they still have their world tour that we're gonna wait for.
Yes.
And let's stay on the topic of music today and talk about Spotify's global impact list.
Yes, it's the year of Blackpink, but it's still the year of BTS. So on Tuesday, Spotify, the world's largest streaming platform, released its global impact list. Now, featuring the 30 most streamed Korean songs overseas from July to December 2024. Now, this chart ranks the most played songs by Korean artists among Spotify users outside of Korea during the last half of the year, like I said, from that period from September to December, I believe I said. According to the list, half of the top 10 songs are solo tracks from BTS members, which is quite interesting. Now, the song Who from Jimin's solo album Muse took the #1 spot. Second was actually, guess what, Aparte from Rosé. On the global impact list, a total of 5 songs from Muse made it onto the chart, with Be Mine ranking at #5. Jin secured 2 spots in the top 10 with Running Wild at number 6, the title track from his first solo album Happy, and I Will Be There at number 8. And also V and Park Hyo Shin's collaboration Winter Ahead also made it at number 9. But meanwhile, according to Spotify's 2024 Wrapped year-end campaign released in December last year, BTS was named the most streamed artist globally, amassing 3.9 billion streams. Now, the most interesting part is BTS has actually held the title of Spotify's most K-pop artist, streamed K-pop artist, for 7 consecutive years.
Great achievements, and that really showed K-pop artists' impact on the global impact list.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates.
No worries.
Stick around.
Will do.
And now we move on to more culture news with our AI anchor, Ari. Ari, take it away.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. The Culture Ministry is stepping up efforts to promote inbound tourism by tapping into emerging markets. In partnership with the Korea Tourism Organization, it plans to expand global promotion centers from the current 10 to 12 this year, adding one to serve Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, and another in Turkey. Since last year, Korea has been actively exploring new markets through promotion centers in countries without KTO overseas offices, including Sweden, Brazil, and Saudi Arabia. According to the latest data, the number of tourists from these countries grew by nearly 23% year-on-year in 2024. The Sejong Center for the Performing Arts will host a concert series offering world-class classical performances for as little as 1,000 won, or just 70 US cents. From April to December, the center will hold 8 performances featuring a diverse range of classical music, including works by renowned composers such as Rachmaninoff and Beethoven, as well as opera and classical film music. Ticket prices will range from 1,000 won to a maximum of 10,000 won. The series will kick off on April 1st with a concert titled Meeting Young Artists. Korea's renowned pianist Lee Myun-chan will hold a surprise recital next month at the Goyang Aram Nuri Music Hall. From March 23rd to 25th, he will perform Bach's Goldberg Variations, along with a new piece by Yanity titled Round and Velvety Smooth Blend. Lim's agency explained that the performance is a special gift for fans in Korea who have been eagerly awaiting his rendition of the Goldberg Variations. It is not part of a formal recital tour but rather a guerrilla-style performance. The proceeds from the concert will be donated to pediatric patients. That's all from me. Keep it tuned to the Culture Wave.
Once a week, we connect live to a correspondent overseas who fills us in on K-culture news in their respective country. Today, we go over to Thailand, a popular travel destination for Koreans as well as Korean stars, with Thailand being at the center of hallyu in Southeast Asia. We are now connected to Ayapat Wangkawisan, a Thai K-culture influencer. Hello, Ayapat. Good to see you.
Hello, Ayapat.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Let's see.
Yes, it's nice to see you again. But please introduce yourself briefly to some of our viewers who might not be familiar with you and tell us how you have been. Any exciting updates?
Okay, sure. Hello, everyone. I am Ayapat Wangkawisan from Thailand, and I'm a K-influencer, a content creator from Diary of Samjihu Shadow. And I'm so excited to be back on Arirang. But yeah, there's a lot has happening since we last connect. Recently, I was honored with the Korea Content Specialist Award from Korea Tourism Organization in Thailand for my dedicated work in promoting Korean culture and travel as well. So I think this is a truly meaningful milestone for me. And yeah, just 2 weeks ago, I had the incredible opportunity to join the exclusive dance workshop with Aiki Sam, the amazing leader of Hook from Street Woman Fighter.
Right, to you, I mean, seeing Aiki up close, that must have been very great. I mean, here in Korea, it's even difficult to see those big stars. So sometimes I feel it's like a privilege to be outside of Korea to meet these hallyu stars really up close. So yes, that's great. But now let's move on to our main topic today.
Yes, first of all, congratulations on winning the award. I mean, I've been keeping a close eye on your social media and you've been very busy, I can see. But today we want to really delve into Thailand's soft power, based on which the country's tourism is being ramped up even more. Now, do you recognize such efforts around you?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. Although Thailand's cultural influence spreads naturally through visitor experience, there's also growing support from both government and private sector to push Thai soft power worldwide as well. As someone who runs a digital marketing agency company and speaks at some business conferences, I have a chance to meet professionals who are working on soft power projects and seeing how different sectors are recognizing its importance. Like just lately, the Ministry of Tourism and Sport is strengthening its effort by supporting the Tourism Authority of Thailand, the TAT, and also the Thailand Film Office, the TFO, to attract global film productions with better incentives and better funding. So Thailand right now is positioning itself as a prime filming destination while promoting secondary city for fresh location as well. So I think these initiatives are already making an impact because Thailand has been featured in major international productions like K-drama, for example, King the Land and Jealousy Incarnate, and also global music video, including Suga BTS Hagum and Lisa's Rockstar MV. So I think by expanding these efforts, Thailand is rising more as a not just only travel hotspot, but it's becoming a cultural powerhouse as well.
I see. But let's also talk a little bit more about travel and tourism. I mean, Thailand's tourism sector has reportedly recovered to 90% of pre-pandemic levels, and some 35.5 million visitors visited Thailand last year. And among them, of course, Korean tourists made up a high proportion. So do you see many Korean tourists around you? And also, are there some hallyu related tourist spots especially popular among them?
Okay, sure. Definitely, I can personally confirm this because, for example, at Wat Arun, the most famous temple that Korean visitors love to visit, it's now common to see Korean visitors dressed in traditional Thai costume, capturing beautiful moment with temple as their backdrop. And I also noticed that there's more Korean travelers at popular hotel and cafes, especially those frequently recommend on Naver application. As someone who enjoy staycations, even I live in Bangkok, I also staycation in Bangkok. I often find myself surrounded by Korean tourists in these like trendy spots. And also at Chatuchak Market, I hear so much Korean being spoken for a moment. I feel like I have been transported to Insadong somehow instead of Bangkok.
Now, Thailand, obviously, Thai people love Korea as well. Not just Koreans loving Thailand, but Thai people love Korea. What are the most popular places for them to visit at the moment?
Oh, there's a lot. Actually, I think Thai travelers have diverse interests. So their trips to Korea might be vary. For example, starting from the one who are shopping lovers, they might head directly to Myeongdong for trendy fashion and cosmetics. And some might go to Insadong for traditional craft and tea house or something like that. But yeah, there's also another group like K-drama fans. Of course, they will visit the iconic locations like Nami Island, Petit France, as a filming location, or even Bukchon Hanok Maern, the Bukchon Hanok village, the Gyeongbokgung, which are featured in many historical dramas. Or some people who are nature seekers, they might go to Jeju, they might go to Busan. And the last one, the biggest one, girls who love beauty and wellness. So they might go to Gangnam or Apgujeong for skincare treatments and also cosmetic procedures. So as you can see, I think Thailand's love for Korea covers everything from shopping to nature to K-pop, K-dramas, and beauty as well.
So it's really great to see this vice versa interest in travel from Thailand to Korea and from Korea to Thailand. Now, the Korean wave also plays an important role in Thailand's soft power. And at the center of it is Blackpink's Lisa. We also talked about her earlier. She's going to perform at the Oscar Awards. So how big of an influence does she have?
Okay, sure. Yeah, Lisa has become a major influence in Thailand, but not just only a global K-pop icon, but as a source of pride for many Thai people, including me as well. Actually, personally, I have followed her journey from the early days. Even seeing her performance from Visa Crew. This is the dance crew that she and Bam Bam were part of it, like many years ago. Back then, I thought like, wow, these kids are so talented. Who could have imagined that they both will become global superstars, right? But yeah, one memorable moment was when Lisa wore a traditional Thai costume during her visit to Ayutthaya, showcasing her pride in Thai culture, which really resonated with us. And additionally, Lisa's collaboration with Erewhon to create a drink called Thai Up the World by Lisa is a Thai tea, a Thai-inspired tea, like brought more global attention to Thai flavors. But this one, I think this is the most like the highlighted one. She also brought back the traditional Thai. This one, you might recognize this, the Ya Dom Hong Thai, which was once popular among the older generation. I haven't used it before, but now it's become a must-have item for Thai youth. Even like I have ever heard that Koreans love it too, right? So I think Lisa in Friend is truly undeniable and continues to promote Thai culture to the global stage.
When I would be Lisa, I would really be conscious of what I use, what I eat, what I drink. But Ayapat, going back to K-pop now, what is the latest in terms of the popularity of K-pop in Thailand? Also, is it due to the Thai members in K-pop groups that we are seeing this big interest in K-pop in Thailand?
Okay, sure. For me, I think K-pop remains hugely popular in Thailand as a part of daily life because I can hear K-pop song play in malls, in cafe, and also the K dance classes are packed, and also about the concerts. It's happened almost every week, like weekly. So I think Thai idols like Bam Bam, Ben, Minnie, and Lisa has strengthened this connection. And I recently met Minnie at the KTO Thailand event, and I was struck by hearing her speaking Thai, as I'm so used to her speaking Korean on TV, right? And it was a proud moment for Thai fans as well. And meanwhile, about from Thailand side, the T-pop is also growing, with many artists now performing in Korean version of their songs in South Korea too. It's like making Thai music more accessible to Korean audience. So I think this exchange is expanding Thailand's presence in global music scene.
And speaking of T-pop, that brings us to our next question.
Yes, so in a bid to bolster Thailand's soft power, the country also seems to be actively promoting what's called the Thai wave or the T wave, which is great to hear. Do you see similarities between the Thai wave and the Korean wave maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Thai wave, the T wave is growing much like hallyu model is driven by entertainment first and then fashion, food and culture. For example, about the music and entertainment industry, the T-pop right now is expanding globally with artists like Millie, who made headlines by eating mango sticky rice while rapping about Thailand on stage at Coachella, or groups like 4Eve, who are now also promoting internationally, including in Korea as well. So they have some songs featuring Korean lyrics to connect with wider audience. And also about the film and its series, the Thai dramas, especially the Boy Love series, have gained a huge international fan base, much like K-dramas. They promote globally through the fan events, the fan con, the OST release. So following hallyu model, I think T-Wave is gaining momentum and has the potential to become a major cultural force.
Well, wishing all the best for the T-Wave as well. So thank you very much, Ayapat, for sharing the latest on Hallyu from Thailand and also the soft power. Maybe I should also say not only Ayapat, but also Jang Ji-hoo, because it says on your t-shirts, some might wonder. That is, of course, one of your contents channel. So thank you very much, Ayapat, for today, and keep in touch.
Thank you, Ayapat.
Sure, thank you.
And thank you, Walter, as always. We'll be seeing you back next week.
Yes, I'll see you next week.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave, and hope you join us again on Thursday at 2 p.m. Korea time, and maybe one day here in Korea.